What's going on, YouTube, my family and my friends? It's Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. I know I look kind of crazy because it's kind of cold in here. So I had this hat on, but I'm fresh with the mohawk. Yeah, I know I got to show off my drip for today. I know y'all can see the Diamond Club just shining, you know. Uh, got the pattern for the hood, as you can see. Mm, Sleeve, say Diamond Club, Diamond Club, Diamond Club, Diamond Club. But yeah, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Just waiting for I think her name is Yolanda. Not quite sure. I think or it might be Yvette. I know it starts with a Y. My apologies. I was conversing with the woman, and we jump right into it. So I'm just waiting for her to pretty much come aboard. Oh, let me show y'all this. Y'all ready? A lot of y'all might have seen it already, but I was in the mirror today, and I was like, man, oh, this is a piece of work. This is definitely a piece of work. Y'all want to see it? Here you go. And oh, I go crazy with these stones. Oh, I definitely go crazy with the stone work. Look at that. Oh man, yeah, I ain't gonna take this off yet. Still in here waiting for this heater to heat it up. But yeah, it's it. Mm, mm, mm. Leave a comment down below if you like it. Leave a comment down below if you would want one. You know, I can definitely make you one, whatever color you would like. These are exclusive, custom made. Like you're not gonna. I mean, I got one. My partner got. He got two of them. He got one in the all stone. Then he got another one that he DTF, and then he did like the stones and the diamond, just the diamond. But yeah, I'll be excited. Working on working on something up here. Yeah, real quick. Still need to cut out the template. Uh-oh. As you can see, it's just a starting point. You know it's gonna be studded up, studded up. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, I sent the link. Let me make sure I sent the link. I'm almost sure I sent the link already. Sent? Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, so we're just waiting for her to come aboard. Let's see here. See what I was working on. Money is the motive. And bring it over here so y'all see with me. Do 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 do. There we go. There we go. Oh, but yeah, this is definitely what I was working on. it's nice and spiffy. I'm going to cut this out and place this on top of that hoodie back there. Place it on top of the hoodie. Everything all goody. Oh yeah. I'll let y'all see a mock up in just a second. See, look. So it's gonna have like the blue stones going through here because it is printed blue, and then it's gonna have the stones going through the money. It's gonna look like this. So still got a little more work to do just to get it clean. Yvette.
Okay, so I had to put you on my phone because this computer, I don't know how to use it, but I'm ready.
Okay, okay. Stop sharing here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where you calling from again?
I'm calling from Antioch, California. I'm down by San Francisco Bay Area.
Oh man. Oh, I, the furthest I've been west is Vegas.
Okay, my kids live out there. I'm out there all the time.
Yeah. So so after talking with you the other day, so you are somewhat versed in using other software. So you use Canva.
Yeah, a little bit.
Have you ever heard of Kittle?
No.
Okay, okay, okay. So how long have you had Coreldraw?
Probably about 7 years.
7 years. And you just now starting to play with it just now?
No, I played with it during the pandemic, but I'm like a serial entrepreneur.
Okay. Oh,
So I'll be all over the place. I do hair, I do food, I do a little bit of everything. So,
okay, okay. I hear you. So I'm gonna just start a new document. I'm gonna start a new document. That way we got blank screen. I'm gonna close down the design wizard for now. Close this down. Boom. Okay. So when you first looking at it, are you familiar with have you taken any like tutorial trainings or uh of whatnot to learn how to use it, or you just been fiddling around?
just fiddling around.
Okay. So when you look at the basic layout here, uh, everything up top is referring to the board, the workspace. So as you can see, a lot of this stuff is grayed out right now because there's no need for it. It's
Hold
just
on. Are you showing your screen?
oh, hold on, hold on. I thought it was. I forgot I stopped it. Give me a second. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So here we have at the top. When you look at it, it's blank. Everything that you can touch or click on only refers to the workspace. So when we look at it, the pick tool, that's what this little pointer arrow is. That's the pick tool. As you can see, when I grab it and click, I can make this rectangular shape or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Use that to pick things, to pick up things, to select things. Right here is wireframe. Right here is enhance. You will see what these do once we actually put some squares or some triangles, some text on the workspace. Right now, we can flip it. So it's 13 by 19, or when we flip it, now it's 19 by 13. And of course, right here, we can change the size of our workspace. I'm just going 50 by 50. and now it's bigger. So we had to zoom out. I'm working with 50 inches by 50 inches. I'm gonna change it back to 13 by 19. I like working in 13 by 19 because I have a 13 by 19 inch printer, so that gives me pretty good reference of what size design I'm creating. And then um, apply the page size to all the pages in the document, and then apply to the current page. So like this stuff up here, it's a lot of people will look up there and be like, "Oh my God, it's so much stuff to learn." It's when you when you look at it and you scroll through it, you'll be like, "Okay, okay, I know what that does. I know what that does," because it'll be similar in other software. So I'm gonna just type in some text here. Boom, Yvette, and it shows the size of the text here. If I deselect it, it shows the size of the workspace. So when you click on it, it shows you the size of the object or the text or the image.
Right.
Right here, we're going to drag this out and resize it. So let's go. What size shirt you wear?
A medium.
Okay, so we go about 8.1. I'm gonna press P, and that places it in the center of the page. So P is the shortcut for placing things in the center of the page. Boom. All right. Now I'm gonna open up my TRW design wizard, and a lot of things come into play with the wizard. So boom. Let's say here, I just where I can minimize this. Hmm. And I did minimize it at one point in time. Okay. Okay. All right. Minimize. Okay. That's crazy. I could have swore I minimized it in previous trainings. All right. So when you're in a design wizard, right here, this drop out window right here, it opens up the font wizard. And I like the font wizard, even though inside of Corel, when you click on your text, boom, the fonts come up right here in the center, and you can choose from any font that you have in your computer. And I sort of like this one as well because you sort of see what the font looks like before you click it, which is helpful. Is that you see the ones that have multiple different settings to them. But in here, like so, if you click up here, you can just if you know the name of your font, just hit the letter and then to go to it. I'm sure we can. Yep, you can type in there if you know if it's not just S, but like stencil, and you're looking for a stencil font, just type in stencil, STEN, it'll go right to it. Over here in the font wizard, you just type it in as well, STEN, and brings up all the stencil fonts that I have loaded onto my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where to find fonts at?
Yes.
Okay, so you go to where you go, the font.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So let's start off with a thick font. Um, that's slick. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna do another one though, and let's just go to impact. Yeah, boom, make it larger. So A lot of people, when they see rhinestones, they're like, "Oh, that's cute," and they don't quite understand them. A lady asked me the other day to do a bird in 3.5 inches in rhinestones. I was like, ma'am, uh, it's the smaller the design gets, the more detail that it has, the less detail you can create with rhinestones. For instance, if I click on here and we go to the place and fill tab and we hit island fill, uh-oh. So inside the place and fill tab, you have your inside, your outside, your add stones, your magic path. Even though I don't know why they got the magic path there, it does. I don't see what that button does. Even with it on or off, I don't see a big difference or any difference at all. You got your islands, which is the number of rows. You got your spacing. I never really changed the spacing. Uh, Times where you will change the spacing, that's more intermediate or advanced. But at a beginner level, you would never change the spacing to 0.02 because the space is how spaced out the rhinestones will be. The fill lines is you got the spacing, which is vertical, I mean horizontal, and then the fill lines is the up and down row. So typically, I think it's set on 0.14, and I used 0.14 forever until I was like, hold on, let me click on this A here and put it on automatic, and I think automatic works a lot better. But let's see here. Let me show you. I'm gonna change it to 0.14. Put it on the inside because we want the stones to go inside the Yvette, and then we want add stones clicked. Our contour spacing for rhinestones is always going to be 0.075. 0.075. There's also automatic here, but you don't really want to go automatic unless you're not really trying to fit the stones inside of the design. So I'll go over that in just a second. So I just clicked on your vet, and there's four different types of fields: a path field, the hatch field, island field, and offset field. I primarily only use the hatch field and the island field. The path field is like an island field, but it takes the object away. So if we did path field, boom, we're going to clear the paths and merge overlapping stones. But it took uh the text away. It took the text completely away. So let's go back. Undo, undo. There's an undo here in the design wizard. There's also the undo here in the Coreldraw. And then you also have Control Z if you're a shortcut girl. I love using shortcuts. They're pretty fast and handy. I just undo it a couple times to go back. Boom. And if we did a island field, see the island field puts it inside of the text,
Mm-hmm.
clear the paths, and then merge overlapping stones. Now that's clean. That's very, very clean. I like it.
It
That's
does
you.
look
Yeah,
good.
that was quick, easy, and simple. So when I first got the software, of course, I was like, "Oh yeah, get your name shirts done." $25. You know what I mean? Nice, quick, easy, simple. As I was learning and getting started, this was a no brainer. You know what I mean? text text was so simple. So that's on 0.14 lines, fill lines. Now if we click it on automatic and do the exact same thing, island fill, clear the path, merge overlapping stones. But I don't see a difference.
Right.
So that's why I keep it on automatic. So I was like, okay, automatic works great for me. I mean, it still didn't catch the V here, and then it still, had those two off. So I would say the design wizard is like 90, 95%, perfect when it comes to just trying to quickly fill an object with rhinestones. It got everything else pretty good except for like this little area right here. Which that I would grab those two. I would click on one, hold shift to select multiple objects, and then I would just move them both at the same time. Boom. And with this row right here, I would probably grab all three of these by holding shift. And so I click on one, hold shift, select the other one, and then equal path, and then see if I can add one stone in there. Not bad. Shift and clear the path to get rid of this line here. So hold shift and clear the path from the selected object. Boom. Okay. And I'm gonna just save it. Now, how? Okay. You got an external hard drive?
You're talking foreign language to me.
Okay.
Was
Okay. Okay.
you talking
That's
about the
why.
ones outside the computer?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no, I don't have that.
Okay. I, I think that's why I asked. That's why I started there because I was gonna say like if she that lets me gauge like your computer skills. Um, Yvette.
Not much.
Okay. So you want to get you an external hard drive.
Okay.
Sure. Let me go into my here. So let's go to this PC. Boom. I got a lot going on, right? I got two external hard drives that are here. My Excellent Dreams and then my XD Excellent Dreams clone drive on my local disk. So this is inside my computer. Users, and then that's me. So this is typically what people have over here. You got your picture folder, and then you got a video folder. It'll be a download folder, of course. You got your documents folder, then you got your desktop folder, which is also, of course, your desktop. But they have it inside of a folder. So if you click on that, that's everything that's located on your desktop right now that you can see on the desktop. So when you first get started, you want to because you're going to be creating files, creating files that you want to be able to easily go back to and pull up in case somebody wants another shirt of that similar design. So you want to have your file system. If you start off with if you start off practicing good file management, then whatever you want to find will always be easy to find. If that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so when I first got started, I had to find images. When I say images, you want to find black and white images because they're easier to work with when you first get started. So as you can see, a lot of black and white images of whatever I could think of at the time, black and white images. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna rhinestone all of this stuff up. Uh, Name something.
Mhm.
Roses,
Roses, yeah.
fire.
What'd you say?
I said
Oh yeah.
fire.
Uh-huh. You got it.
There go fingerprint. Uh, God, We name something. Name something.
I'm just watching you.
No, name
Um,
picture.
High heels.
So so I'm 15 years in, right? When I say I'm 15 years in, I think I've went and searched for everything you can possibly imagine. You know what I'm saying? And I started saving stuff so that I was like, okay, I'm a rhinestone this, I'm a rhinestone that, I'm gonna do that in rhinestones, I'm gonna do this in rhinestones.
Right.
And so you want to get you an external hard drive and start grabbing images of things that you would like to rhinestone. If they're
Hmm.
black and white or they're colorful, they're easier to work with. Let me show you. Like
What
this
cutter do
one.
you use?
Hmm?
What cutter do you use?
Oh, I got a US cutter right now.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, it's a commercial cutter, so it doesn't take a mat or nothing like a cricket. But I've
You got
always
it from
thought,
the rhinestone world?
uh, yeah, initially, yeah, the one I initially got from the rhinestone world, it was similar to this cutter. That was 15 years ago. That was a GCC Expert, so it didn't come with a stand or anything. It was a desktop cutter. I'll have to take a picture of it. Because what
I
cutters
got
are you
that.
familiar with? Have you seen
I got
commercial
the
cutters?
Yeah, I got the Graph Tech 6000.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
60.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that one. I learned how to use it once we got into the pandemic. I had got the heat press and that. I was like, I'm paying $7,000 for some equipment I don't even know how to use. So when the world shut down, that's what I did.
Right. Right. Jump right into it, huh?
I had nothing else to do.
So these are three pretty much simple, easy images to rhinestone. We'll start with this one. I'm gonna right click on it. I'm gonna outline trace, clip art it. Boom. Looks good. Doesn't look too different from the original. We're gonna hit OK. Now when we wireframe this, we can see like what? It don't look like nothing, do it? With a wireframe, you
No,
can't even tell. Like it looked like a kid was just trying to scribble.
trying to draw. Right.
When we so I love looking at it in the wireframe because it lets you see like, okay, so that's clearly just a square around them, and then the inside part. So there's a white square there. So we're gonna right click. Let's ungroup all objects. So we know there's a white square there because when we wireframe it, we can clearly see the square. I'm gonna click outside of him, and I'm gonna just change that to a different color. Boom. Wanted to see exactly what I was working with. So, of course, if we move that square away, we can see the image. And this is just the
Correct.
background. So we could just, what size is it? Let's size it up. Well, it's 11.933 by 11.074. So when you're working with rhinestone flock, it's 12 inches, which gives us 11 and a half inches to cut with when you take the rollers into consideration. I found larger flock, but when you're using larger flock, it's more difficult to work with because you're picking up so many stones. You're picking up like to do something like this.
Okay.
Of course, I did it in pieces because it's different colors.
Right.
But if I was
Right.
brushing all of this in and I was picking up, it's gonna be heavy. Like you know what I mean? Those rhinestones on that tape is going to be heavy. Let
Exactly.
alone let alone you're taking this whole big piece of with 3,000 rhinestones on it, and you're trying to position it under the heat press while you're trying to get it like it's vinyl on there as well. I cut out black vinyl laid the vinyl first so that I had my outline to work with, so that I knew where the sections went. But if there was no black, and I tried to do this in one piece with one color rhinestones, I start. All right, so long story
It makes
short,
sense.
long
It
story short,
makes sense.
I found 20-inch rhinestone flock, and I was like, "Oh yeah, now I can do the big designs. Now I can do the big designs." And I was like, "Oh, it's so much. It's more difficult to work with trying to pick up that many stones and position that many stones all at once." So I went back to 11.5-inch rhinestone flock, and I'm like, it's easier to just puzzle it together.
Right.
It's easier to puzzle together. So I like starting most of my designs either with my sublimated image that I lay down first, or my vinyl layering, where I layer the vinyl, get the vinyl where I needed to go, and then layering in the rhinestones last. So yeah, uh, it's cool for, I guess, if you're doing pants leg and you need to do a a 19-inch pants leg going down the pants. Yeah, maybe then it's cool to have 20-inch rhinestone flock, but nope, I would rather not. Easier to piece it together. So if we click on here and we place and fill and we hatch fill this whole square, going to hatch fill the whole square. Let's clear the path, merge overlapping stones, and I'm gonna just change them 10 for now. Once I get there, there we go. Boom. That's not bad at all. But one thing I didn't want to do, I didn't want to rhinestone the square. I just wanted to rhinestone the space. So there's a few different ways you can go about it. Once you start playing with this software, you're going to be like, oh, it's so easy. It's so easy because it's almost like what you think.
So when you did that wireframe, it didn't it didn't fill the hair, it just filled everything else.
Right, because this gray square, I'm gonna edit and I'm gonna nudge it over. See, it's it's just the abstract square. So
Okay.
if we were to rhinestone the black part, let me change color first. So deselect first, change your color, then select it. Let's go to place and fill, and we're going to hatch fill this one. Let's clear the path and merge overlapping stones. And whenever you use any one of these fills, you got to clear the path and merge overlapping stones. It's a
Okay.
three-part step for any fill. After you do the fill, clear the path and merge overlapping stones. Let's deselect. Boom. Now, question: why didn't it fill in the other black areas?
That's a good question.
I'll tell you why. So let's go back. I'm gonna just select all of these stones at once. So I'm gonna deep dive into the software now. So let me get rid of all of these stones. You got these three boxes up here. These three boxes are, you're gonna use these three boxes right here more than anything. The first box is select same size. So if I click on this circle right here, that circle is 0.133 inches, as you can see up here.
Mm-hmm.
If I click on this circle, it's 0.133 inches. So rhinestones, or here go the chart right here, but mine is edited just a little bit because as I was going through time after time, ordering different stones from different companies, the stones would be different sizes. So all stones are not traditional SS10, which is 0.130 inches. Nope, they're not. So I had to make a 133 for ones that were a little larger, and then I even did a 138 for uh, AB stones or Rhine studs that have that metallic covering on them. They're
Okay.
typically thicker than the traditional SS10 stone. So when you click here, we know that all of these circles are the same size. So if I click on this button right here, also when you're in the design wizard, you're in the design wizard. As you can see, it says TRW Design Wizard uh, Pro here. If I deselect it and click onto Coreldraw, as you can see, Coreldraw is grayed out right now. It's
Mm-hmm.
grayed out. If I click on Coreldraw, boom, now the Rhinestone Wizard is grayed out. You want to pay attention to which one you're, which screen you're on, because when you're on this screen and it's green, you can hover over everything and it's going to tell you what that button is. It's going to tell you. You just hover over for a few seconds. It's going to let you know, like, okay, that's what that button does. Now, if we hover over here, we don't know what the button does unless we just reading it. Okay, that's the path field. But like stuff down here, like, what is that? What button is that? What button is that? It's not popping up to show you. But if you click on the design wizard and now the design wizard is activated and you hover over it, now you see it. So you want to remember uh, that you have to be clicked on the software and to get that hovering feature.
Okay.
If you're not clicked on the software, then you can do this. All right, so let me click back over here. So now Corel is activated. I'm hovering over the design wizard and it's not popping up showing me what the button does. But if you notice at the bottom of the design wizard, hold on, I gotta click every time I select it back. But if you notice down here at the bottom, it says selection to front, selection to back. It's always, you always get the notification down here at the bottom of what the button does when you're hovering over it, regardless if you're clicked on TRW or you clicked on Corel It always just, it shows you down here, just in case you're wondering, like, oh, why isn't it popping up? Oh, it took me the longest to realize, like, okay, so I'm over here and I'm, where the pop up go? Oh, you got to click on the design wizard, activate it, and then the pop up is there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be wanting to explain that because it could it it confused me at first until I realized that I had to actually be clicked on the software. So you got three buttons here, same size, same color, same size and color. So we click on this, same size and color. It's only going to select all the blue ones, and of course I'm gonna just nudge that out on my edit. You got the nudge. We're gonna nudge that 15. We're gonna select all the blue, same size and color. I'm gonna nudge it 15. I got my nudge set on 15. 15 is it's a sweet spot for me. I love it. We're gonna use nudge a lot. So
Okay. Let me find nudge.
you see it here in the design wizard.
Looking for it.
It's on the edit tab. It's in the edit tab.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so
Okay. You got it on what?
on 15.
On 15? Okay, hold on. Mine was on point two.
Point two. Yeah, yeah. Just like you can see, everything else is on point two. Fill between is on point two. Split is on point two. Knockout, magic trap. Listen, uh, I've never used this. this, this. It's a lot of stuff like you're not even going to use until you just one day like, okay, let me play around with that. Like, you know what I mean? As you learn and as you go, like these buttons right here, this align. I play with it sometimes, you know. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's just whatever, you know. The text spacing, I love the text spacing. Because if we hit the TS right here, boom, it brings up these little guides and we can play with the spacing. So now we can add spacing to your name. Let me undo it. It brings up these notches down here, these nodes. If you
Mhm.
select the nodes like so, I can select these three nodes here, and it's the TTE. Now I can grab and drag those down like so. You can play around with the text spacing, the text orientation, all using the text spacing here. So I love playing with that. Let me go undo. Right here inside of the font wizard, there's more cool stuff in here. Like you can go uppercase, which is already uppercase. We can go lowercase. We can do title case, real quick, fast, and easy. We can do two color, but it don't really work that well doing it that way. So we can go vertical. I love the vertical. I used to always hate trying to do vertical text, but now it's easy
Right.
to do. Now if we hit the text spacing again, boom. Now we can play around with the vertical spacing of it by just dragging it in like so. Let's go back to take it off of vertical, just hit the V again. Boom. Love it, love it, love it. Love also how you can save your favorite fonts. So as you're going through your fonts, oh, I like that one. Right down here, we can just hit add to favorites. Boom. And it'll be
Okay.
added to your favorites. Okay. That's pretty slick. I like it. I love using cursive text a lot because I think it's real fancy with rhinestones. But when you're doing cursive text, you want to remember all text. You want to remember to weld it before you jump into trying to add stones to it. But if we look at this Yvette here and we wireframe it, you'll see that with all cursive letters, with all cursive text, they're going to overlap at some point. As you can see, the V overlap the E, E overlap the T. We can't see that in normal view, in enhanced view. We want to always remember to, we want to weld this. So now uh, I can get into, let me put it on enhanced view. So with nothing clicked, as you can see, it's pretty much blank up here. It's just the settings for the workspace. When you click on your vet or you click on anything, everything up here changes. It gives you all the properties that you can use when you have the object selected. So let's select this your vet, boom, and now all of this stuff opens up. So if we hover over this row here, it gives us the options of what we can do with Yvette. So the first one is the pick tool. We've already picked it. The freehand pick tool, of course, if we freehand pick it, now we can just, we can select it like this, grab it in a circle like so. Oh, come on. Here we go. That's the freehand pick. Circle it, give it a second, and then it's selected. I don't like using that a lot. I like using the regular click, and I got it. Or you drag it. a square around it, and you got it. The reason why there's two of them though is because say you just wanted these two, or say you just wanted those four, you can just grab them out like that by just making that box around just those four. And when I move them, I'm only moving those four. I'm not moving this little piece of the E because if you click on that, you see that's part of the whole Yvette. Oh, I love this. This is great. So right now it's in text. As you can see, when you click on it, you can see the nodes pop up for each letter. Boom, 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 boom. If we were to weld this, which weld is right here, we were to weld this, boom. Now it's one solid piece. I'm going to right click. I'm going to break the curve apart. And now you can see that each piece is, is separate. So everything is separate. So when you first starting out, you got a square. So I'm gonna leave the outline on it. As you can see, it comes with an outline. We're gonna make a circle. Oh, that's an oval. That's cool. You want to make a complete circle. You want to hold down control as you're dragging it out, and it'll be a complete circle. Same way it is with the square. If I just hold control, I'll draw a perfect square. If I let control go, then I can make rectangles or, just a bar or whatever. I'm going to leave the outlines on them because now let me color them. Boom. Okay. So when you click on one, we can right click and get rid of that outline. Right click here on the X to get rid of the outline. Boom. Or I can just highlight both two of them at the same time. Boom. Click on the X. So I'm showing you different ways you can select it. Even though you can just click right on it, get rid of the X, or you can hover and do the select this way. So let's say there's multiple. If you want to select what's in the back, just zoom in and click right on it. Boom, I got it. Or, you can see it, you can just grab it just like that. So when I grab it like this, why isn't it grabbing the green too? I'm definitely got the green in there. Why isn't it grabbing the green?
Let me know. I don't have a clue.
You watch. It's only grabbing this circle here. Why is that? Okay, watch this. Now I got the green. So in order to select the object using the select tool, you have to have the entire object inside of this square that you're dragging out. So if I only I can go all the way here, and the only thing that's fully inside of the select tool is the circle because the
Okay.
green. You see what I'm saying? The green
Right.
or
Right.
yep, yep. So if I let go, even though I made this large box here, if I let go, the only thing visually inside of that selection is that circle. If I let go, that's the only thing that's going to be selected. So if I did it like this,
It's gonna grab all the ones within that box.
boom. So it got the blue, the pink, and the turquoise here. So if I just did it just like this, Now I only grab that green because I only made the rectangle around that green. So I love the way they set up the selection tool because boom, I just want this blue one right here. Boom. Sure enough, I could have just clicked on it, but there's going to be times where it's just easier to just go on there, highlighting, and grab it.
Hmm.
For instance, oh, this is good. Um, see, for instance, if I go in there and I did like this, boom, now I can just delete those stones on that side and then go from this side and delete those stones on that side because Yvette, if we click on it, we know it's all together. Now this one up here, I broke this one apart. So as you can see, when I click on it now, I'm just clicking on each individual piece of the letter. But down here, it's all together. So what I did was I highlighted the whole thing and we can now weld it all back together. Combine objects into a single curved object with a single fill and outline. Boom. So now it's all together. I can grab it all at the same time, move it at the same time. Change the color. Let me right click, break it apart again. So when it's broke apart, each piece is individual. We can play with it and say, we want these two right here to be blue. We want this one to be blue. And of course, the E's got to match blue. Boom. Start off with a blue. We were playing around with the colors. So now we can select this blue. Remember I said you're going to use these boxes up here a lot. Same color, same size and color, or same size. So we know that if we click on same size, boom, those are the only two objects in this whole design that are the same size. When I so we're looking for that same size, boom, and there it is. Wait a minute. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I clicked on same color. So same size as here. Boom. Those are the only ones that are same size. Let's try it again with this E. Same size. Going to get just that other part of that E. So we say same color. You know, that's the only one color we use is that right there. You can grab it all out. I'm going to nudge it over. I nudged it over because now I can select it all and I can weld it. Boom. Now I can select all of this and I can weld it. So now all the green is together, all the blue is together. Let me nudge the blue back in. Boom. So I love the nudge tool. The nudge tool lets you shove something off to the side, but then nudge it right back in when you need it. So it helps you get stuff out the way, grab all of the green. Like without the nudge tool, I would have had to do it like this. Let me break the curve apart. I'm gonna break that curve apart. I would have had to click on the blue, hold shift, click on this blue, continue to hold shift, click on this blue, this blue, this blue in order to weld them together. But with the nudge tool, I could just click on one blue, select all the same color blue, nudge it over. Now I got it all together right here. I can just grab it all at once and then weld it.
Oh,
Uh,
let me ask you something. Welding is like another form of grouping it together, correct?
yes,
And
but
then when you want to break the curve, it's if y'all want to unweld it, I could put break the curve. I mean,
yes,
okay,
yes and no. Let me show you.
okay.
I'm gonna click on this black here. I'm gonna select all the same black. Well, okay, it made everything. Grabbed everything. Okay, that's cool. Nope, we're gonna just down here. We're gonna start another page. As you can see, it says the plus right here. We're gonna start another
Hmm.
page. I'm just gonna get all those stones out of there. So I'm gonna select all of the same size and color, and then I'm gonna click back on Coreldraw, so I gotta come back over here and then delete. I'm gonna grab this fella, place him in the center. Boom. So if we grab all of this and we right click and we group objects, the objects are just grouped, which means we can grab them and move them around, yada, 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 but they are only grouped together using the word group as in its natural sense, what a group is. If we ungroup all objects, now all the objects are ungrouped. But if we weld them together, like select this black, hold shift, select this black, this piece of his nose, his eye here. I want to make sure I got all of the pieces selected, so I'm gonna just change the color. Okay, I got them. And then if I weld them, now they're welded together, meaning
Mhm.
they're still, in a sense, grouped together, but now they are welded. Okay.
More permanently.
Yeah, more permanent. Let me see here, because okay, text works better. But your name, okay, yep, text works better, but it works better with this, okay, because it has the inside. So if I right click on this, oh, we never welded it. So let's weld this text together. Let me show you. Let's wireframe it. Or when we weld it, it welds it together. Like it takes two pieces and welds them together. Now, unweld it, as you can see, they overlap. But when we weld it, it takes those pieces and creates them into one piece,
Make it
right?
smooth. Right.
So now, right, watch this. If we break the curve apart, you lose the insides.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. So that's the difference between welding and grouping. Because when you
Okay.
ungroup, you're just ungrouping what you group together. When you unweld it, you are unwelding the pieces, the inside parts, and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're yeah. Like I couldn't even show you with this unless this overlaps and we weld that together. Boom. Right? Okay. That just looks like his chin, right? And if we
Right.
close this up and we weld that together, boom, and we close this part up right here and we weld this together, boom. Now when we unweld it, break curve apart, we're gonna lose everything in there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right.
Because it just
Okay.
unwelded and just took it apart. Sure enough, if we go in the wireframe, we can still see it. It's still there, you know. I struggled with this for the longest. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I lost his face. I just lost the face. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta fix it. You can fix it. There's so when you highlight the whole thing, look at all these options that pop up. I was like, okay. I started going through them. I'm like, okay, that's wireframe. We know that. That's enhanced. What's this? B spline tool. Nope, that ain't it. 2 point line tool. Nope, that ain't it. 3 point curve tool. Draw. Nope, that ain't it. Then I came across this. Combine objects into a single object with common properties. I say, what? Boom. There it is. So you got the combine, and then you got the break curve apart. So when you break that curve apart, you can combine it back together here using this button right here, combine. I was like, oh, that's a game changer. So
Okay.
we did manage to close the face up here using the weld tool. So now we can, so along the side here, you got all of your basic, they're pretty much straightforward. Have, have you ever doodled, you're a doodler?
No.
You've never drawn anything?
Not really.
You've never drawn names, or tried to do your name in block letters or anything?
No.
Oh man. Okay. So when you're drawing, you got your workspace, you know. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. You got your workspace, which is just like this is the workspace. This is our paper, just like this is our paper. And then of course, you got so many different mediums. You got pens, you got pencils, colored pencils, markers, crayons, you know. So that's what that's what the text is. That's what all of these tools are. These tools are representative of actual tools in the real world that artists use to create or draw with or sketch, or whatever they may do. So I look at it as, this is my blank piece of paper, and then these are my tools. So we got our text tool, we got our shapes tool, which is inside of the shapes tool. You got all different types of shapes. You can just grab a star right here and just boom, you can do your star, boom, right? Um, they got a complex star. That's more so boom. We can even color it, boom. And I believe like we can weld it, boom, right click, it's welded together. We can't even break it apart. We there's no break apart here. That's completely welded. That's wireframing. That's solid. Took all of those pieces and it welded it clean solid to where we can't even unweld it. I like it. Also, inside of your shapes tool, you got polygon, star, complex star. Uh-oh. But then you got this basic shapes right here, arrow shapes, flow chart shapes, banner shapes. So let's hit basic shapes. And you're like, okay, so what now? Right here at the top of your screen. I don't know why they didn't make it a pop out, like, you know what I mean? Because it took me the longest to find, like, okay, so if I click on basic shapes, okay, and that's a heart. I'm like, how do I change it off the heart? Like, yeah, you got to go here and click on there, and the drop down brings the basic shapes, the perfect shapes, I guess. Here in there is, oh, that's different. So I haven't even played around with these. I mean, I played around with the heart. I've grabbed a star. You would know what you need when you need it, and 9 times out of 10, it's right here in the software. Like, let's say, oh, I need an arrow. Boom. I guess that's the down arrow. Boom. And there's all the rest. Oh, I got a two-sided arrow. That's amazing. Long as
Right.
you hold control, it pretty much keeps its proportion. So let me just delete all of these and click on them and just delete them. So I use the heart and the star a lot though. You're gonna find times where you're like, oh, I just need a heart real quick. It's already there. If not, do like I did when I first got started and just go heart SVG. And there's thousands of them online. Go to images. Look, we got one right on Wikipedia. Perfect heart. Right click, save image as, boom. And then I save it as a heart. And then see I got inside of my hard drive, I got folders on folders on folders to help me find and remember. when I got started, I was like everybody else. I was just saving stuff on the download folder and saving stuff in pictures or in my pictures folder, saving stuff in my documents folder, whatever popped up for me to save it. I saved it right there. Didn't even remember the location of what I was putting stuff.
Exactly.
Now I like to take my time. Hold on, here we go. So this PC inside of my Excellent Dreams hard external hard drive. So this is the base of it. I open it up and then I got my meditation files for YouTube. I got movies inside of the movie folder. It's, I don't know why it's just the Players Club in there. I thought I had more movies in there. My beats. So I've made 4 instrumentals. I put those in there. And then inside of my Excellent Dreams folder, 1,000 more folders inside of this folder where I got like 90s cartoons and then like little cartoon stuff in here.
Right.
And then I got my 360 videos that were shot with my 360 camera. Like
Mhm.
I just create a folder for everything that I can think of to help me find stuff. I even got a font folder with over 1,500 fonts in here. Every time I found a font, I was like, okay, I want to save it. I put it in that folder. Uh, I got my images. Inside of my images are more folders, as you can see. Uh, Folders inside of other folders, just to help me. So I got all of my images in here. As you can see, 31,000 images in the image folder. Even inside of the image folder, I got another. Thought I had an SVG. Oh no. Okay, so let's go back up. I have a templates to be cut folder. The templates to be cut folder is all of the designs that I'm working on in Coreldraw. Every last one of them. There, I like them to be in the templates to be cut because it lets my mind know, okay, these are the one they're to be cut. Now my templates for sale are all the templates that I've done that are completed, ready to go that I put on Etsy.
Now,
Um,
how much do you charge if you talking about the physical template, correct?
no, the digital template.
The digital? Okay.
Yeah. So if I go in here, like this Antoinette, I guess the lady wanted me to do a design for her. Let's pull up the guide. Yep. And here's her guide. So
Okay.
um she only wanted the design files. When you got your own cutter and your and things of that nature, all you need is the design files. So once I put this together for her, it's ready to go. So I put it all in one folder so that I can keep track of it and send her the files. So she got the Stone One group, as you can see. Once she cuts that out, that does the helmet and the word ride. The
Okay.
Stone Two group, it does the melanin girls and the spiders. And then
Okay.
also there's the inside of her helmet there.
Now,
Stone,
it's crazy. When I buy stuff off of Etsy, I don't know how to import it. I don't, so I buy stuff and I can't even use it because I don't even know what to do. I was
oh
like, I'm forever buying something, don't know what to do after that.
yeah, okay, so this is good. This is good. So here's the design. Here's the all of the files to the design. I'm going to I just open up a new Corel. Boom. Go back to the design here. Let's minimize it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so the stone group one. If you drag that in, let it go. Boom. That's stone group one, right? I'm gonna hit P,
Mm-hmm.
center in the center of the page. Let's close the design wizard down for now. So when we click on it, it says it's 11498 by 13.5. I want to go back to the guide file here and make sure that it's right. See, it says 11.5 by 13.5. While over here, it says it's 14.98. So we got to change this to 11.5 by 13.5. That's right. Now we ready to go because
Okay.
it's already designed. Now it's ready to be sent to the cutter. Like so, we can click on it, open back up the TRW Design Wizard, and we can go to templates, and we can pretty much vinyl overcut stone. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. So that's the one in the square. The one that we need for our type of cutters is I'm teaching it to you like you got a cricket. My apologies. We need the one that's ungrouped. So let's go stone ungroup one. Boom. Now it comes in like this. That's perfect. So when we go to our to cut it, we go to templates and we can right click right here on stone. I like using vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut. Right click on that
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you this. Boom. Now that's ready to cut. The way my cutter works is I'll grab this. Yeah, I could grab the orange, the yellow box, but I typically click it and I delete that because my cutter makes a weed box anyway. So that was just a weeding box. My cutter
Okay.
creates that anyway. Your cutter probably does too. You got to grab
You know,
that.
I don't. I've cut vinyl with mines, but I don't know how to do the rhinestone with
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, even though you cut vinyl with it, it still cuts a square around your design to where you can weed it out, right?
No, I don't never have a square. It just cut my thing. I don't have
Yeah.
a square. Well, I guess I don't pick the square. I take the square off of it. That's probably what I've been doing,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
not knowing.
Yeah, the weeding box typically uh it helps you to save your
Right,
vinyl and it gives
right,
you like that area to where okay, I'm only picking this out.
right. I know it, but I never put the square on it. I don't know why.
I get it. I get it. So with mine, I got Great Cut 3 is my cutting software.
Hmm.
So when the design is already done and you grab it off Etsy, you're just pretty much just grabbing the pieces, putting them into your software, and then just lining
I
them
guess
up to
it's the
cut.
download. It's the download part I don't know how to do.
What do you
So
mean?
when I guess when I push download on Etsy,
Yeah.
somewhere along, I just don't know where to find it. I don't know what to do at that point.
Okay. Okay. Uh, that's why our next training. Uh, you got a PC or a laptop?
Laptop.
Okay. Okay. Uh, and you didn't know how to pull it up on the laptop for Zoom.
No, I was my I don't never really use this laptop. So when I tried to um get my email, for some reason I was having a problem getting the email up.
Okay. Through
But I
Google,
was in
through
the email
Gmail.
yesterday. Um,
You went through gmail.com.
yeah, I was in it yesterday, last night, but I don't know what happened as of today.
Yeah. Because doing it through the computer. It would allow me to remote into your computer, and then I could help you and
Hold
move
on.
your
I'm
mouse
for
to
the
show you around.
right. I'm for to try to get in there again while we're on here.
Okay.
You can keep talking. I'm gonna try to get us up.
Oh, yeah, because that makes it so much easier to just grab it. And I like to grab it and copy it, and then I paste it into my cutting software.
Okay.
And then I can position it when you're. I made this mistake. I mean, I'm sure you made it too. If you cut vinyl to where you got it all in there right, and you like, okay, I got it set up, and then you hit cut, and you realize, oh man, I forgot to turn it, and it's
Oh, flip it. Yeah.
yeah. So we know we're working with 11 and a half inch rhinestone flock. Um, this design is 10.666 by 12.168. That 12168 is longer than the rhinestone flock is. So we have to turn it. I'm gonna turn
Okay,
it
I'm in
here.
there. I'm on. So you want me to click the Zoom?
Yeah, yeah. You should be. You click on the Zoom. You should be able to jump right in from your computer.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me show you what it's showing. You can tell me what to do. If I push this, open.
I can't see your screen anymore. Hold on. Your phone just did something. I
Hold
just see
on.
your name.
Can you see?
Yeah. Make this bigger. Yep.
Okay. If I push join.
Recording in progress.
There we go. Now you can cut it off your phone. And remember, I got it recording already. There we go. There we go. You hear me? I have done an entire video recorded already. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I always start recording from the moment I start the video. So I was recording before you came on. So
Okay.
you'll have the whole entire thing from start to finish. Okay. So I don't have the Grab Tech. What cutting software did it come with?
I haven't messed with it in a while, so I can't tell you off the top of my head.
Okay,
I have
but
to
it
go
did
back in
come
there.
with its own cutting software, right?
Correct.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Let me see here. Let's get back into it. So yeah, this part right here is okay. Wait a minute. Let me show you how to share your screen. Let me do multiple participants can share simultaneously. So right here on your in your laptop, right here, there's the share. When you click on share, it brings up another screen. In the top left, it should say entire screen. And then in the bottom right, there you can click on the blue share.
okay. So what I'm gonna push after that?
Uh, the bottom at the bottom right, it should say share.
Okay. Okay. Are we in there?
Yeah, we're in there. Okay, now I'm going to request remote control. Boom. Okay, so from here we're going to go to let's see. right. Now we're gonna go to your um downloads. So right here in your account, boom. Purchases, boom. No, I clicked it, didn't I? Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay. So right here, when it says download files, we're gonna hit download. Okay, so it takes us to another screen. Download. Okay, there it is right there. Let's download this one. I'm gonna hit right here. Open the folder. Let's see where they go. So they all go into your download folder. Okay, and that's a zip file. Okay, okay, that's what it is. Let me see here. So with zip files, you gotta unzip them. What I use for zip files, okay, you can just extract all. Okay, glam bundle, extract. Gonna create a folder. Boom. Now here it is. It's the SVG file here. Let's double click on that. Let's see what it look like. Okay. All right. Okay. So we would take that file here and you would drag that file, this SVG file, into Coreldraw. Boom. Open the folder. We're gonna grab and drag this in like so. Boom. Where's her guide file at? Okay. No, where the go? Where the, well, wow. See, I be having guide files with mine. So I guess we're supposed to just drag this in, and I'm gonna hit P to center it. I mean, that's a lot. That's 12.842 by 14.825. That's right click, ungroup all. Boom. Now that it's all ungrouped, let me see what size is these lips. Oh, so that's grouped. So she grouped each individual one and then grouped them all together. So we got to ungroup this, break curve apart, and I want to see what size the stone is because that's what the main thing we worried about is the stone gonna be the right size? 0.130. Perfect. So we can just grab these lips here, go to our templates. I like to right click vinyl overcut stone 2+ cut. And then of course it's going to give us our page 2 here. Oh, it didn't? Wow, hold on. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, let me see here. Make sure it ain't. Okay. Okay. Wanted to make sure it wasn't off to the side. So let me highlight this. And we supposed to be able to click on vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut. Oh, there it is. About to say, Miss Lady. There we go. Now it's ready to be cut.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm like, what else I got in Etsy? Bring it over. I
Right, right,
didn't buy
right.
stuff for, I was like, I don't know how to, I'm buying stuff, don't know what I'm doing.
So these right here, I'm gonna go ahead and save this file. I'm gonna control S. Let's see where your files are going. Okay, you got everything in your download. I'm going to start a folder inside of your document folder,
Okay.
and I'm gonna name it uh the same thing I got mine named, a new folder, and we're gonna name it templates to be cut.
Okay. 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 I get what you're saying now.
And then inside of this folder, we're going to create another folder, and this is going to be called whatever the design is called.
Accessories.
Um,
Oh, glam something.
glam, yeah, glam. Uh, rhinestone accessories. Boom, and we're going to create that new folder. Boom, and then we're going to name this file glam rhinestone uh design. I know it seemed like a lot, but it's really only a couple seconds, of checking the folder that it's going to, checking that, everything is set up because it makes it so much easier to find. Makes it
Yeah.
easier to find because you can just go here and in your downloads, say you got all of this stuff in your downloads. You like, man, oh man. And instead of going through it searching for it one by one, you can go click right
You
up
see
here in
how
the top.
long ago I bought that in 2023.
Right, I see.
Still never opened it.
You can go
A lot
right
of that
here
stuff I've never opened.
and just type in glam. It's going to bring up everything that's named glam. So you can do a quick search for anything in your computer using the search up here at the top right, but you won't be able to find anything if you're not naming it, and you know what I'm saying?
Organized. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. So, so that's in your download folder. Before you can get it to go to your documents and templates to be cut, you gotta come into Coreldraw, start a brand new document. See how we got Glam Rhinestone now?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So you'll start a brand new document. Boom. 13 by 19. That's cool. Boom. Go back to your downloads. Let's see here. See, now we got the Glam bundle right here. We can actually
Mm-hmm.
delete this one because everything is inside of this folder that's already extracted. Let's see what
Okay.
else you got on here. Lipstick large. So we're gonna right click on that. We're going to extract all. Yep, we're gonna extract it. Boom. Minimize. Okay. Let me minimize this one.
Mhm.
Boom. Now we got open this up. There's all the files that we need, which we only need one, which is this one. I'm gonna drag that in. It's lipstick. I'm gonna press P, place that in the center, and right click, ungroup all. Boom. That's ready to go. I like double check the size of the stone. Oh, look, see? It was grouped still. Right click, break curve apart. Boom. Now, really, let's go back. I don't think you have to necessarily break the curve apart. I think you can. Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We're going to just highlight it. Templates, final overcut, stone 2 plus cut. I said, do I not hit it? Could have swore I hit it. I know I'm hitting the button. Let me move it out some. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Boom shakalaka. But you also want to remember to when you're using the vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut, I right click it. Right click it. Uh, but with these, they're all just rhinestones, so there's not any vinyl included because it would mirror the vinyl for you so that it's all ready to be cut.
Okay.
So with just rhinestones, you would just do stone 2 plus cut. I'm like, where's your stone 2 plus cut at? It's showing it right here, but it didn't even create it. Let's delete this one. See, that's why I like mine to be break the curve apart and break this curve apart. There we go. Now, boom. And now give me my stone 2 plus cut. Yeah, report it to the wizard. There it is. Oh, you see what it did though?
It
It
made it
made
all one color.
all one color, right? So let me highlight it. Let me go vinyl overcut stone 2+ cut. There we go. So I always use vinyl overcut stone 2+ cut,
Mm.
but I thought stone 2+ cut would have still separated the colors, like, but it didn't. Okay, cool. We're gonna name this one Control S lipstick. And now you notice that's in your templates to be cut folder, ready to go.
Okay.
So in order to save the ones that you got off of Etsy, they're all in your download folder. But you have to create a new document, go in there and go in there. Remember, you gotta extract them first. Like this makeup kit right here. We gotta right click. You gotta extract all first to open it. And you extract it. There's the folder that we need right there. Let me minimize these other folders. Double click on that to open the folder. Oh, we got 3 layers. So let's just grab the first layer, see what's going on there. Boom. Interesting. Mm. See, I bought files off of Etsy, but not rhinestone files, because I can do my own rhinestone files. So when I see
Hmm.
other people's work,
Work.
yeah, I'd be like, okay, just trying to figure out, like, okay, oh, okay.
Now, how how do you like selling stuff on Etsy?
Oh, I love it. I,
Okay.
I, mm, I created 2 new
I said I
files
got to
last
find.
night. I, I,
I need I need
huh?
another form of income. I
Yeah,
need to figure this out.
yeah. That's where it's at. So, roughly when I'm working, Etsy probably brings in about roughly 1600 a
A
month,
day or a month.
a
Okay.
month. Like, but you got to realize that's money that I'm making in my sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That part, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
I can sleep on.
Like, so, I mean, I call it in my sleep money because after I do the design and put it online, you never
You
know
only got to make
when
it
it's going.
once.
Huh?
Right. You
Yeah,
only got to make it once.
you only got to make it once. Yeah, but you never know
Right.
when it's going to sell. So it,
Exactly.
it be times when I wake up in the morning and I check my Etsy and I'm like, oh, okay, I made $84 last night. Like, you know what I mean, somebody went on there and was
Okay.
buying. Like, you know what I mean, and then there's days where you don't make nothing, and then you'll check it a day or two later and be like, okay, somebody was on there buying up some stuff, another $125. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's it's residual, but you just can't set it up and then just forget about it. Like, I mean, you gotta still continue to keep working it, still have those designs around the holiday time. You know what I mean? Have those Easter
Okay.
designs around Easter, you know what I mean? Black History,
Right.
when February roll around, you want to have your Martin Luther King designs, your Black History Month designs, you know what I mean? Because
Right.
there's crafters out there that are just getting started and they're like, okay, I'm
Like
making
me.
these I'm making these shirts for my friends, family, and community. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're making them a little bit of money, but they don't know how to design. You know what I'm saying? So Etsy
Right.
comes in full scale for people that don't know how to design, people that do know how to design, people, you know what I'm saying? To go on there and
Right.
just get in where they fit in.
Make
You
it
know what I'm
happen.
saying? Like,
Okay.
I'm trying to understand this one, and I get it. It's perfume bottles. Oh, that look like
I
that
don't
could
know
be a
what that
lamp.
is.
That look like that could be a lamp. Oh no, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go back into your Etsy and
Right.
I
And
can
see
definitely
what that
tell.
is.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that this is a cologne bottle, and it looks like
I could tell that.
yeah.
It's
It's three pieces to it though, so it's three different colors to this cologne bottle. This right here looks like the lipstick again. Like you know what I mean? This right here looks like it could
mm-hmm.
be a different type of lipstick, and I'm not quite sure what this one is.
It look like a mascara.
Okay, okay.
I could be lying. I don't know.
Hold on, let's see here. It's just called Cricut layers. Oh, makeup kit. It's a makeup kit. Okay, so let's just save this one as makeup kit.
Okay.
Uh, this has been boom. Oh, what's so crazy is so this is a totally different rhinestone artist than the last one, and I'm like, they ain't got no guide files or nothing with theirs. Let me see. SVG files wine. Okay, here go one. King, king, king. Let's extract all.
So I wonder what that is.
Double click on it. Drag this over. We're going to drag this right here. Good old SVG file. Okay. So Control C. We're going to delete that. We're going to save the makeup kit. Save the lipstick rhinestones. Save the glam. Okay, that's saved already. So let's close these. Yes.
Remember I watched you on YouTube some years ago. Boy, it seemed like I said, oh, that seemed like that's gonna take hours to do that rhinestone design.
Oh
I got
no.
discouraged.
Oh no, man.
That
This
was some years ago.
all right, we're gonna control V, paste it back in there. We're gonna press P, place it in the center. Now this, let's zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay, okay, it is a vector, but that's lit at a let's right click, ungroup all. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I see what they did. They just shaded it to make it look like that. That's dope though. This is ready to go. Let's wireframe this. That's ready to that's ready to go. Yeah. You just highlight this, see what size you want it in. That's small,
Mhm.
5.338. I'll resize it up to whatever size shirt I'm putting it on. And that's ready. I'll go get some of that foil some of that heat transfer you know what I'm talking about? The foil, the deco,
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
lace and feel. Oh, we already on templates. Vinyl overcut stone 2 plus cut. I'll right click on that. I don't know why, but it still works. Even though we get in the error. Oh, where the king get in the middle? Let's right click.
Right.
Let's delete this page. We're gonna click on that,
Change
click
color.
on that, click on that, and click on that. We just gonna weld that together. Weld, weld. Really, I will weld all of this together. Let's see here. Nope, because it has inside parts. Let's see here. Yep, sure do. Which ain't bad. Okay. That's if you wanted to make it two colors. So let them grab all of that white that we can't see. So just click on one white and select all of the same color. Swear they trying to tell me all of that white ain't the same, all of that clear ain't the same color.
No, I think what it is the screen. When you're pushing it,
Yeah.
the screen with us is in the way. So I moved it over.
Okay. Oh, got click right there. Click all of the same color, and it's supposed to select it all. So we'll have to just go in there and let me see. Yep. Click on them and delete them. Click on them and delete them. Okay.
It is cold.
I think we got all the inside pieces.
Now, where are you located?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's cold. It's like 40 degrees here right now.
Yeah, it's cold out here too.
Boom, 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 and delete. Okay, now we should be able to weld it all together and cut it out all at once. I want to check and see something too. Right after I do this template. All right, this is tripping me out now. Let me see. Because it looks, for some reason, when you look at it, it still looks like it's an image. Let me see something. Make it all black. Weld it all together now. And now we should be able to, there we go. There we go.
That make more sense now.
Yep. So I had to weld it all together. Oh man. People, oh, okay. It makes me feel good to know, like, okay, even though they don't have all of their stuff in order like mine is, like, I mean, people are still selling
Huh?
on Etsy regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't that something?
Yeah. My
Huh?
files, my files come with the guide file. It comes with, I mean, I admit that, well, that's a overkill then. Like, like to have the step by step instructions for each one. Woo! I thought I was going above and beyond with the guide. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And people still come to me and they're like, I don't know how to do this. And I'm like, just size it up to the guy. But I get it when you're new, and you don't really know how to like even extract the files. Like, you know what I mean? To go in there and actually get the files and drag them in.
Like me.
I,
I'm
yeah,
like, I don't know what to do.
Control S,
I'm buying it, but I don't know what to do.
King,
I know I had bought that girl that I sent you with the hat. I know I
yeah,
bought her. She's somewhere in here.
yeah,
I never used it. I said, let me go in here and try to figure out how to do my own. Because I
right,
don't really like, I'm a type of person. I don't like to use what's on the internet. I like my own stuff, my own style.
right. Let me see here.
I'm like, I need something that is not on here. Because
Right.
everybody buying the same stuff. I need to create my own design.
Let me see here. Let's go back to your download. Um, we're going to filter by type. It's a JPEG file. We're going to go, view, preview pane. Put that on.
That's me, my little amateur.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to make it happen.
It's all good.
I said, I
Okay.
didn't do too bad.
Not at all. Let's see. Okay. So if those are PNG, I mean, a JPEG, that must be a PNG image. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Look at the rest of the JPEGs right here. That's why I name everything.
One right there.
Oh, it was recent. You found it recently?
What?
The image.
Nah, it was a long time ago.
Okay.
It's in the Essie, probably in the Essie store. I probably never downloaded it. Who knows?
Da 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 da. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to check real quick. Let me see here. Close all windows. And yeah, here we go. Go to system. Not bad. Huh. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, it'll work. I was like, I wanted to just check your specs. Just look, because here, so it is a newer computer, right?
Yeah, I don't never touch this really.
Yeah. See, look. Come on, man. Huh. Did it freeze up? Well, I want to go to this one.
You move, you're moving my screen.
Trying to go to this tab right here.
What, to pause?
This this Etsy
That's
tab
it.
right here.
No, that's the share screen.
Yeah, I can use this page here. Boom. There we go.
They used to be hard. They used to be easy to get in touch with. Now they're so hard to get in touch with.
Oh man. Heat transfer warehouse the same way. You used to be able to call them, they answer the phone, customer service was on it. Now
Yeah,
you gotta message them and wait for them to call you back and stuff. So
yeah, that's too much. I used to talk to all of them. Now you can't get into them.
software, Coreldraw.
And I had to change my computer. So I was trying to get all my stuff that I purchased from them over to this computer.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff like I go to like the trade shows and win software. I was like, I can't get all my stuff back.
So this is what a lot of people don't read. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Intel Core i3 and faster, or AMD Ryzen 3 and faster. What you got here? Let's see here. AMD with okay. So it ain't you got just enough. Like you got just enough. That's cool. Okay. Because it still works just great, but it's not super fast. That's what I was
Mhm.
looking at. That's what I wanted to show you real quick. So a lot of people don't even dive down this far. They look at all the benefits and stuff up here and be like, oh yeah, and don't even realize that down here it shows like the computer requirements in order to run the software.
Right. Yeah, I never even thought about looking at that.
No, it's good. It's okay because it's still it works. It works adequately. I'm a
I think
computer.
I got the newest wizard, right?
Yeah. You got the
I think
newest.
I'm on
You
the
got
same
definitely
one
got
as
the
you.
newest wizard. I mean, this is
I
a
keep up with it, don't even use it.
it's a pretty decent computer, because you were able to put Windows 11 on it. My laptop that I got right here, it's got double your specs, but I bought this laptop 15 years ago. So got
Mm.
16 gigabytes of RAM. Got a let me see here. Okay. Um, here, stop sharing on your side. Should be right there in the middle at the bottom.
Okay.
There we go. Let me see here.
So the picture that I sent you with the lady with the hair flipped up, how
Yeah,
would you have done it different
I'm gonna
to
show
make
you.
it?
Mm.
I have sons, so they be looking at me like, Mama, what do you be doing?
Facebook.
Don't worry about it. I'm huh?
No, I gotta grab the image. Oh, you
Oh,
sent it.
okay.
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't send it to me on Messenger. You sent it to me.
On your text.
Yep. Okay. So I gotta send it out of my text. Boom. And I would send it to myself. But that's also what I was saying. If you have that, because you took a picture of that image and sent it to me like that, email me the actual image, and that way to come out better. So I would have to send it to
I got that
myself.
off of Instagram. Yeah, I got it off of Instagram.
Boom, boom. Send it to myself first. Then I would grab it from here. Download it. Start a new document. Go to my downloads. See, I was there, and I drag it in. Boom. But I will also take another step. Remove BG. You can drag that right in from there. Remove the background real quick. Boom. Boom. And drag that one in there. Boom.
Excuse me for a minute. My grandbaby in the hospital. Come on, baby. How you feeling? You look better. I'm glad you're talking to me. And Granny call you back? Huh? Oh, okay. Can Granny call you back as soon as I finish my class? I'll call you right back. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Yeah, baby.
Are you asleep?
Oh, yeah, I was.
I was about to.
What's up, man?
I was about to ask you to make me 2 cheese conies.
Okay, I'll make you 2 cheese conies.
Okay.
Hmm. Good. I'm home with my dad, so.
Okay.
Hmm.
You cussing in my video.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Two
Uh,
cheese. What's that?
2 cheese conies.
What's that?
You ain't never had a cheese coney from like Gold Star or Skyline?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
It's where you take the hot dog and then they put the meat sauce on top and then they add the onions and then the cheese.
Oh, you call it the coney, like the the you call that? I've never heard it called that. Yeah,
Oh,
but I have a hot dog cart. Ain't that something?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, in Cincinnati we call them cheese conies.
Yeah, I'm like, huh? What hot dogs do you guys use?
Uh
What
uh
brand?
I know they call Big Red Smokies.
Big
Uh
Red Smoky.
yeah, I think they Oscar Mayer. Hold on.
Okay.
Big Red Smokies hot dogs. What are those? Cons. They Cons Big Red Smokies. Oh, those are good.
What are they?
Cons. Kahns.
K-A what?
Cons. Hold on, let me show you.
I just, no, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Mm,
They
I ain't
call
never seen
Big
those.
Big Red Smokies and they taste so good.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have that here.
Oh yeah.
They taste smoky, like a smoky flavor.
Yeah, yeah, and they taste rich. Like they about $1 or $2 more than Oscar Myers or something like that. I just I just like
Okay.
them. Okay, so now there's a few ways that I would tackle this. Uh, I don't have my iPad here with me today, but there's an app on the iPad which is called Tune, where I would take this picture and I would turn it into a cartoon using the software, and then drag it back into
Hmm.
then drag it back into Corel. Since I don't have my iPad here with me today, I'm just going to do it this way, where I Control C and I copy it, Control V, then I paste it, then I nudge it over, edit, nudge it over, boom. The one over here that I got nudged over, I'm gonna right click, outline trace, and clip art that. Okay, we're gonna turn up
Hmm.
the detail, boom, and hit OK. So now we have our vectorized version over here, and we have our regular over there. I'm going to right click on this one and ungroup all objects, or better yet, let me see here. We're going to, now we need these objects to be combined together. So I'm just grabbing these, I'm going to combine it together. Boom. Because I was unable to tune it, we lost a little definition in like the nose part. So what I'm gonna do, let me try this. Da 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 da. Let's go to, and I'm sure they got a rendition of it online. Picture to cartoon. Huh. Get 8 free credits. Okay. Okay, it's asking for the picture. Download. Boom boom. Open. Accept. So we just selected the picture. Oh, I said I ain't want to have to start no free trial. Oh, bold line cartoon. And see if it give us something good to work with. I typically use my iPad. So my iPad has an app on it called it's Tune something. I got two of them on there. They free from the what kind of phone you got? An iPhone?
Uh-huh.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. When I go home and get and grab my cheese conies, I'm gonna let you know what app it is because this app works fantastic
Okay.
for when you're doing photos. Mm.
I got an iPad and a iPhone.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm a gadget freak. Don't know how to use none of it, but I have, you name it, I got it.
Right.
I got my sons and them, they be laughing at me. I said, I don't care what y'all talking about.
Oh, look what it
I
did.
like, oh, they play too much.
Look what it did. Okay. Ah. Hold on, let's see here. Let me try to choose another one because it's a certain style. Yeah, this one. Boom. Yeah, they play entirely too much. Like I liked AI a year ago. Like a year ago, AI, it was like, okay, it would take the image, like, you know what I mean? And it would really look like somebody sat there and sketched it. Now, the AI
Mm.
is just like, how you gonna change? Like, who is this lady? Like, you know what I mean? From the
They
photo,
done made her white.
from the photo that we put in there.
They done made her white.
Yeah, okay, so this doesn't do it. This, oh, okay, okay. 'Cause this is what we need right here. But they done changed the photo up already. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even think they know what the original photo even looked like anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are they giving us on here?
Hmm.
Photor. No. I'm gonna grab my iPad when I go home. Because people ask me all the time, like, what do I like better, Android or iPhone? And I'm like, when it comes to graphic stuff, Apple hands down. You know what I mean? Oh, that ain't
Mm-hmm.
bad.
No,
That
it's not
looks
bad.
like the
I
that
like
looks huh?
I like Galaxy, so I have both
Yeah. That looks
because
like
I
the
don't really know
sketch.
how to use the iPhone. Yeah,
That looks like the sketch that you tried to sketch when you sketched it.
exactly. Don't it? That looks a lot like my artwork I call myself doing. Now, my granddaughter, she's in the hospital, but she can actually draw.
See, now I was just grabbing this end just to show you it's not the same. This is not the same person. But on my iPad, it'll take this image right here and give me what I'm looking for. I just want to show you with
Okay.
this image here. What's going on? Oh, it froze. Let me save this. Oh, there it is. I'm about to say. Right click, outline trace, clip art. So that's what we want. We want the black and white. Because then add the detail back in. Right click, ungroup all objects. Delete that. I'll go in there and delete all of this down here too. I gave her a necklace and everything.
Good.
Boom. So now, so now also when you dealing with faces, you want the face to be big enough to where when you put stones in there, the stones will work. So I want that little piece. But we need that because it closes the hair piece off. So I'm just going to Take my eraser, snip that right off. I'm gonna click on this over here. I'm gonna take my eraser, and we're gonna go in there and get all of that off of there. Yep, get that off of there and that off of there. And all of this here, you're gonna just delete all of that. So now, as you can see, we have the face here.
Mm-hmm.
But if I go in there and I smart fill it, watch what happens. It's gonna smart fill the whole screen.
Where's Smart Where's Smartfield at?
Let me go back. See, it smart filled the whole screen.
Which one is Smartfield?
Hold on, let me go back. So along all these tools here, it's always the last one. And I know it's so I got I got the X7 version on this laptop, but I got the 2024 version at home. So on the
Okay.
2024 version, I think it's inside of the interactive field. Like on yours,
Okay.
all the way down in the left hand corner, it should look like a paint bucket. It should have
Okay.
the arrow like this. When you click on the arrow inside of the interactive field is the smart field on the 2024.
Okay.
So on this one, it's right here at the bottom. But when I click it, watch what happens. It smart fields the whole screen. So when you're using the smart field, the object has to be closed. And this one is not. What I mean by closed is what we did with the Bob Marley face. Remember, I had to close it and weld it together. So right here is
Uh-huh.
where it's open at. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's open right there. Everywhere else, primarily, well, it's open right here too, where you can see how it goes into the ear and then it goes into here and then it opens up again right here. So you want
Mm-hmm.
it to be, and then it's open right here in the hair too. So you want it to be closed. All of this other little stuff, little divots and stuff, it helps to close it off because it's closed, but you don't want any open areas. So I'm gonna double click here and I'm gonna close this here. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and close her ear. Boom. It's open again right here. You see it? Double click there.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay. That should be good. And we're gonna close this little part right here.
And what tool are you using to do that?
I'm just double clicking and I'm just dragging the the object that's already there. So it's not a
Oh,
particular tool. I'm just grabbing like this right here, double clicking on that, and I'm just dragging this longer so that it
okay. Now,
closes the gap. Now that's pretty much where everything else looks closed. So now I should be able to use the smart fill tool and fill that area in. There we go. Boom. And change the color. Boom. And let's right click to clear the outline. Boom. Let's deselect. So now we got our face filled in. And we can go ahead and grab these little pieces right here. Right click and combine. So that filled in the lip. Let's go ahead and weld all that together. Now I deselect. Let me select the color. Click. And let's do a place and fill. Hatch fill. Oh, forgot to click on inside and forgot to add stones. Clear the path. Merge overlapping stones. And let's go ahead and edit and nudge that over. Oh, that's pretty. We're gonna change the color of these stones. Uh-oh. Select all the same color and size. Boom. Go. That was just a quick one using what they turned that face into, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what makes it better is now we're gonna close this off. And there's an easier way to close it. I'm gonna close it like this. I'm gonna take my poly line. I'm gonna go from here, there, there. Okay, it's closed there. I'm gonna grab this one from here. We're just gonna make that line there, close it there. Make sure it's closed. Make sure it's closed. It's not closed here. It's still open here. Drag that there to close it. Boom. Drag this here to close it. You want them to be closed. If not, that smart field is just gonna seep right on through. Okay, everything else looks good. Let's try it. Let's try to smart field this hair. Oh, it's open right here. It's open somewhere else. Yep. La da da. So I wouldn't even play with it because it's so much to try to look at, to try to get everything. I would just go ahead and polyline it. Yeah, look at all of these little spaces here. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, all of these could be openings. You have to zoom in on each one, every one to see. So when she get done with my cheese conies, that's where this is where the iPad comes in handy at because you're able to create your
Yeah,
image first and then drag it into the software. Oh, here we
right.
go. Here we go. Look, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to look for them hot dogs.
I bet you that was it right there. Let me see. Mm-hmm. 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 Looks good. I think I closed it. Nope. You would know because it was smart fill it right away. I'm like, it's gotta be on this side then. Nope, I don't see it. Gotta be
Right up there. No, that's you already got that on.
here. Look, there it is, right there. That was that was it. Because everywhere else is pretty much closed. That's gotta be it. Let's see here. Nope.
What about in that right corner in the way at the bottom?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move her face.
Yeah.
We're gonna move her
Mm,
face. We're gonna grab all
no,
of this.
I don't know. I'm in a class right now. As soon as I come out of here, I'll call you right back.
We just
Okay.
going to combine. Aha. And then weld.
Yeah.
Watch it might try to do some crazy. Yep, I knew it was gonna try to do some crazy stuff. Is that it right there? That
That's what I
is.
was saying right there at the top.
Boom. Come on, let me smart fill it. Yeah, this one being difficult because it had so much. Look at it. Did it
Right.
again.
So much detail.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you get your hot dogs
Mm,
and do that on your time.
hold on. Now this is what I'm back doing full time right now. Uh, until Spectrum decide to make up their mind. Until Spectrum decide to make up their mind.
Now, what exactly is spectrum?
What where I was working at,
Oh, okay.
it was my job, but they got me on unpaid leave right now.
Well, thank God you got another skill, right?
Oh, this my number one skill. You know,
Hmm.
I went to I ain't had a job in 5 years and
Uh,
decided
with making money,
yeah, yeah,
I ain't never worked for nobody. I've always worked for myself, so I don't even
right,
know what it's like to work for nobody. I've been a
yeah,
hairstylist 30 years.
right, right. I hear you. So doing it this way, it works, but doing it the other way, where I cartoonize it first with the iPad, and then I go in there and drag it into the software, and then add my stones. But
Hmm.
this is the way I started doing it very, very first. And I was like, okay, I did it this way. But then I perfected it better with the iPad. Place and fill, hatch fill, clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. So this way, as you can see, definitely works. Like I mean, but I lost the definition in her nose because one, this was the image that you took with your phone. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
You gotta send it to me. That way, like when I zoom in,
But
you
I
see
had got
that
that off of,
pixelated.
I got a, yeah, I got off of Instagram. So what do I got to do? Send you the page it's on?
Uh, when you on Instagram, yeah, you can send me the page, but like for future ones that you trying to do, you gotta do the what's it called? The screenshot.
That's what I did. That's a screenshot.
No, It's you you took the picture. Like when I'm looking at it in the
Oh,
messages,
you talking about screenshot from the computer?
a screenshot from your phone.
Oh, that's what I did. I screenshotted it off of Instagram.
Hmm, let me look at it again.
I screenshotted that from
No,
the
that
from
no,
the
that
phone.
looks like you took a picture off of Instagram with your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
no, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. To screenshot something, you got to take your phone when it's on the picture that you want. You got to hold down the power button and the volume button at the same time. Push them at the same time. Boom, boom. Your screen will do like a flicker thing, and then it's gonna save that image.
Hmm, okay.
That way, when you send it to me, it comes out in high resolution. Because like when
So
I'm
what I
looking at
did is say like if when I see you, I
yeah,
just that's a
yeah,
screenshot, right?
no,
Or that's a
no,
picture.
that's a picture.
Okay. I got to
Yeah,
push these. Okay. Okay, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I can tell it's a picture that you took because it has like the glare right here from the flash. Like I mean,
Right. Okay.
yeah,
So it's a difference between pushing the camera and the screenshot.
yeah. So
I didn't know that. You
right
learned something
now,
new.
right now I can do it volume down and power at the same time. Watch my screen. You see it flash like that?
Okay.
Now it just took
Right.
that picture, and now I can open that picture up in my gallery, and I can blow it up, and I can do all sorts of stuff with it. Like you know what I mean, but now,
Okay.
yeah, but that's a. I just took a screenshot of a image that you sent me.
Picture.
Like you know what I mean, like
Right.
you want
Right.
to
Okay.
screenshot it directly off the device. That way, it comes in high resolution. Like when somebody,
Okay.
I be tell people like, oh, send me a picture of somebody, and they'll do this, and they'll come up and they'll take like those never work because the resolution be so low.
Pixelated.
Yeah, that
Okay.
when I blow it up, I didn't even scroll too much, and you
I'm
can
gonna
already
class
see
that
the
up.
squares right there.
Right. I see that.
Whereas on other images, let me show you an image that I found online that I don't know, cartoons and digital art. Yeah, now this was a picture that I screenshotted. Let me
Okay.
drag it in here. See, when you zoom in, you see
Mm-hmm.
I'm zooming in. They're not even blocks on here. They look like lines on here, but that's a higher resolution image that
Resolution.
was,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Like I had to zoom in. Let me see
It ain't
here.
even got to be that. I just want that hair. You know what I'm saying? Some
The
more
hairstyle.
modern.
Yeah,
Yeah, more modern
I got you. I got
with the
you.
little cute hat. You know, I just something to
Yeah.
make her so I could then do different styles. You know, like put different images on the hat. Use that stuff to just change it out some.
Okay, okay. I am going to hold on. I'm gonna send you my Cash App now. And I am about to go grab my cheese conies. This takes about an hour or two to render before I can send you the video.
Like the Coney Island dogs is what she's making you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they about to be banging too. So she takes the Gold Star chili. She cooks the
You
ground
said
beef.
Gold Star?
Gold Star chili. Yep.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, Gold Star chili originated here in Cincinnati. I think Skylines originate here in Cincinnati too. And I'm not quite sure
Mm-hmm.
how far they go out. They may just be in the tri-state area.
Right. You might have to be my sender. Go get me some of that hot dogs and mail to me.
Let me see here.
They don't have that here.
Hold on, let me see.
I
I
want to
want to see
have
how
something,
far they
but they
go.
see. I like to sell. Like I said, I don't like original stuff. I like stuff that nobody got. So that hot dog, they'll be coming to me because they can't find that hot dog. They don't even know what that is.
Right. right. I hear you.
They'll be like, I'm going to go to Brooklyn's Lunchbox. That's the name of my food thing, Brooklyn's Lunchbox. I'm going to go over there. She got these hot dogs. It's so good.
Wow. Okay, so that's crazy. So yep, they're only located here in the tri-state area, and and they don't even go past what 50 miles, a 50-mile
Wow. So
radius
what
of
does she
Gold
do to
Star.
it?
Huh?
So what does she do to the hot dog?
Uh, it's a regular hot dog. Then
Mm-hmm.
you ground beef. You know, you
Okay.
add in chili sauce with the ground beef, just like you would be making chili, right? So it's just ground
Right.
beef and chili on top of the hot dog. You add in
Mm-hmm.
onions and then you put some cheese on top.
And call it a day. Okay. Let me get your cash app. Hold on.
Uh-oh. See, my girl cook. I bet you she gonna have some hash browns or something with it. Mm.
Okay. Now that's the bomb, right?
Oh yeah,
Ray Jones is your name?
yeah.
Mhm.
I said I'm about to bash
Okay, check.
because I ain't even. I had woke up probably about. I ain't even mean to sleep that late.
So that's for the class and
And
you to do
design.
that this
Got it, sweetheart.
now.
I
Now when
got
you
it.
send that file to me, it's gonna be in like kind of like what we had already, where I can cut it or something.
Yes, yes. Let me
Oh,
show you.
okay.
My files. I do not like how they uh those few files that you showed me on Etsy that you got from Etsy.
Yeah,
You know, my files come like this. Move that out the way. Templates for sale.
and how much do you normally charge for your templates?
It just totally depends on
Being if it's different colors and stuff.
yep, different color, however many stones and the difficulty to design. I would
Okay,
know it as soon as I see it, if how difficult it'll be. Like, and then I typically price it off of that. So let's
okay.
see here. Oh yeah, this was a good one too. This one was a doozy, but she wanted these little dogs, and she wanted them
Mm-hmm.
small too. So as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
that's how it came out. And then like you can tell this one right here is a dog, but then this one is like, what is that?
Hey, tell what that is. Yeah, you don't know
Yeah,
what that is.
yeah, but when when it's all done on top, those are red stones that's going on that red dog, so they gonna pop. On this one, it's white
Mm-hmm.
stones going on that one, and on this one, it was tan stones going on that one. So here's the design right here. As you can see, the little leg in there or whatever. But once I sent her mock up was gorgeous, and then these were the paws. That was this lady.
Okay.
She wanted them that small, so I was like, I tried to tell her, like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be small, but here's another face. This was my Muhammad Ali face that I did. As you can see, when
Mm-hmm.
the cartoon came out, great. And here's the stones, top. I had to split it in half because I did the face super big to go over the
Okay.
whole front of the shirt. So that was the top half,
Mm-hmm.
and then it had the bottom half. I'm trying to let me see. 'Cause I did a lot of faces. Face,
But
Kamala.
my mom passed away, and I have a picture that I want to do hers with the rhinestones.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me take my computer.
So there it is right there.
Picture. Hold on.
So that's how my files come. You'll get the guide file, which will show the original image. Then it'll show the stone file.
Okay.
Then it'll show the cut file. But then also, you'll get the sublimation or DTF image too.
Okay. This is the picture of my mom right here.
Yes, yes,
You make that happen.
yes. See, it's already in the format that it needs to be in to create the rhinestone.
Okay.
That black and
Okay.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to make a shirt. years. I was like, we need to make some shirts and celebrate her,
I don't know. I need
do
to
an
ask
event
her.
for her.
I need to ask her what she's doing because I called her at 2:13. It is 2:49. I bet you she went back to sleep. I almost guarantee. I almost guarantee you she went back to sleep.
She sounded like she was out.
Hey, baby.
What's going on?
Or do you live far from your store?
They almost ready. Just waiting for I put the chili in the pot so it could be, you know.
Oh,
You want me to fix them
oh,
together? You want to put them together?
oh yeah. Because I'm about to come up the steps and go into munch mode.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the hot dog's done and stuff.
Now I look
Chili.
down. I look down at the time. I was like, I called her at 2:13. Like they ain't done yet.
Yep.
Okay, here I come, baby. Okay.
Hey, you got time to stop by the store real quick
And get what?
and give me a bag of regular chips?
A bag of what?
Lay's.
Yeah, you just can't say a bag of regular chips. There's a lot of regular chips out there.
No, give me some Ruffles cheddar sour cream.
See, you just switched it. I got you.
Okay, baby, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I'm headed to the
Okay.
stove. Yep. So
All right.
give me roughly about an hour for the video to render, and I'll message you with the link, and then we'll go from there. As soon as I get my
Okay.
iPad, I'll show you the cartoon image and the step-by-step process on how we gonna make that face happen.
Okay. And then what is our next class?
Uh, I am free. This is what I'm back doing full time now. So it's
I'm
totally
trying
up to you, and I'll put you in on the schedule, and we go from there.
Okay, I'll check my schedule and see what my books is looking like, and I hit you back.
Okay. I'm free all
Okay,
the
thanks so
time.
much.
I I even do
Okay,
this. I even do this third shift.
okay,
All right.
thank you.
All right, sweetheart.
Bye-bye. Let's see how I close out of here.